Okay, I'm going to repeat that. She has high heels on a chair, so luckily there's a lot of nurses around. Okay, I'm going to still repeat that so that we're all clear on where we're supposed to be. Are you guys playing or you're not? So this corner of the room, if I were you, I'd move unless that's really where you want to be. This corner of the room takes extremely good care of themselves and are not very happy to be here. Are you guys here? They're not very happy about that. Okay, that would be really unusual. I think they're just hecklers. Okay, now this corner of the room up front, pay attention, people, this is super important. If you get nothing out of today, this might be your takeaway. This corner of the room does not take extremely good care of themselves. Where are you? You can't be on the cuff. Make a decision. Okay, this corner of the room does not take extremely good care of themselves and are perfectly fine with it. Is that true? Woohoo! Listen, have you ever tried to change someone? How does your forehead feel? Leave them be. They're fine. They know what to do if they want. They're fine. Leave them be. Let people be where they are. You should write that down when you go back to your seats. Let people be where they are. When they're ready, if you get ready, you'll move, right? Would you be happy if they just left you be? Leave them be. They're fine. Okay. Sorry. Now this corner of the room. I'm expecting a lot from you folks here. This corner of the room takes extremely good care of themselves and are thrilled and excited to be here. And if you could bring all those other people over here with you, you'd be like, this is a great place to be, right? Awesome. Now are you here every moment of every day, all the time? Yes? Well, you're going to get your, come up on the stage with me then. Okay, congratulations, awesome, that's great. Now my people in the back corner. Oh, my people. My people. I love this group. Do you know why I love this group? So much potential. Woo! Woo! So this corner of the room is admitting to all their colleagues and everyone watching on video that they don't, right at this present moment, take extremely good care of themselves. But if we would like to do this again next year, they would like to be in that corner of the room. Is that true? Excellent. So the reason this corner of the room is so incredibly awesome is because there's so much potential to move. You get it. You're aware of where you are. You know where you want to go. And all we have to do is small things to get us to that side of the room. We don't have to change everything, change our whole life crazy. We just have to do small things consistently to get us over to that corner. Right? Woohoo! Thanks for playing. You can sit down. Take your seats. Bless you. Okay. I'm going to call you back. Thanks for playing. So here's what I want to ask you. What are the things that are stopping you from getting to this side of the room? And even the people that were on this side of the room, once you're here, the incredible thing about being on this side of the room is there's always more. Then your road starts to open up and you start to see even more ahead of you. So things just keep getting better and better and better. So wherever you're at, I want to know what kind of things are stopping you from moving to that side of the room or from that side of the room to get even better. What kind of obstacles are in your way? So I want you to talk at your tables for 1 minute. In your handouts, there is a blue paper from me. It says, make sense to me. If you hear anything that's interesting today or that's relevant to you, write it down. But you can use the backside or you can use the backside of one of your quotes on your table. But just quickly, in 1 minute, talk as a group and shout out things that are stopping you, obstacles that are getting in your way from living your best, most awesome, what I call your life unlimited. You've got 1 minute. Go. Is it possible to turn the lights on? I think we should turn the lights on. Are you in charge of lights too or no? Can we put the lights on? All of them.
Like right?
Yep.
Right.
Ah, good. Thank you. Bright lights. Okay, a minute goes by fast. Was that hard or was that easy? Was that hard or was that easy? Easy, okay. So, let's hear. I just have a feeling there might be some common denominators there. Who has primary school teacher writing? Who would like to volunteer their neighbor? Excellent. What's your name? Say, hey, Deborah. Hey, Deborah. Thank you. All right. Let's hear those obstacles. Work. Pesky work gets in the way of us living our best life. Money. Time. What, sorry? Children. Energy. Fear. Age? Weight? Like, which kind of weight? Like I have to wait or like I have too much weight? Weight! Chesty weight in particular, she says. Okay. Honestly, I've never heard that one before, so what else? Lack of sleep. Procrastination. Guilt. Procrastination. Ooh, you're good. Responsibilities. Weather. I am from Manitoba. I really don't think you should talk to me about weather. I will win. I will win. Okay. It is true, that lack of sun. We got to get you some sun lamps or something. Or you could come visit us in Manitoba. It's sunny. Anything else? Insecurities? Commitments? Failure? I think we've got those. Okay, well, that's a pretty good list. Thanks, Deb. Thanks, Deb. Thank you. Oh, that's a pretty good list, isn't it? What do you think of that list? Anything surprise you there? Maybe the chesty weight, but other than that? Actually, according to Health Canada lists 3 top reasons why people aren't physically active. But I could replace physically active with pretty much anything in the whole personal growth realm, right? Anything that we think we need to be doing but we aren't doing. The top 3 from Health Canada are time, energy. And one that you have not said today, or that I didn't hear. Motivation. Do you agree with that? Depending on your age, the fourth one is money. Now, let's just look at this list. These are, gosh, these are good reasons, aren't they? They're really reasonable reasons, aren't they? But, they're also really good. Sorry, I didn't hear you. They're also really good. No, they are not. Yes, they are. How about that? See why I got Deb to write? Look how my writing compared to hers. So much nicer. Yeah, they're really good excuses. So what I want to talk to you about is changing that mindset. Is your mind set for all the reasons why we can't get into that corner? Or is your mind set on looking at it from a different angle? Because if there are excuses, they're a lot easier to get over, to get past, to get through, to get around. Right? Then we can start thinking about ways to challenge that mindset and to push past that. Do you think the people in this corner of the room have a lot less work and a lot more money and just a lot more time than you do? I'm sure. Listen, we all have the same 1,440 minutes in the day. It's what we choose to do with it. Right? It's what we choose to do with it. So I'm just wondering, and instead of this being lecture-like, I would really like it to be more conversation-like and to talk about the things that matter to you, the things that are going to help you get to that corner of the room. So of that list, who, and you have to stand up. I want somebody to stand up and just say, man, if we could just talk about this one thing, it would really help me out. So I'll wait. All right, write this down. Sit through the uncomfortable silence. Sit through the uncomfortable silence. No. 10 points for you. You know, in healthcare, have you ever done an admission history, let's say, and you're asking all the relevant questions, and at the end you say, is there anything else that you'd like to share? And they go, no, I don't really think so. And then you just quiet for a few minutes, and then they say, I don't know if this is important, but, and then they list some atrocities like, oh my God, it's not just important, it's like everything, right? We need to sit through that uncomfortable silence, and we're so busy trying to fill up that space with blather sometimes because we don't want to wait for what's coming next. Do you know how often we interrupt on average? 7 seconds. On average, every 7 seconds. So that means, oh, I caught her with her BlackBerry. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Kidding. So that means when you're talking to me, I'm not really listening to you. I'm thinking about how I'm going to respond, what I'm going to say next, right? How does that make you feel when you're not feeling listened to? And you're not feeling, yeah, so, I mean, for patients, for your children, for your spouse, if you want to make any relationship better, shut up. Just be quiet a little bit more. Sorry. Just consider not rushing into your answer right away and just seeing if they have any more information to offer. Sometimes what I'll physically do is like put my hand over my mouth, because apparently I like to talk, and I know I have a solution for them. But just sit through that uncomfortable silence and just see what comes next. Just see. So anyways, I'm going to sit through the uncomfortable silence until somebody stands up and says, Steph, if we could just talk about this, that would really be awesome. It would really help me. Responsibility. Did she stand up? Responsibilities. Okay, so we have a whole lot of responsibilities. I'm going to maybe tie that back to time, because we feel like there's so much that we have to do in this short amount of time. Has anyone got too much time on their hands? Anyone with too much time? No. So I think with that we need to change our mindset about time. We need to change our mindset about the way we think about time. We all have the same amount of time in the day, and we need to prioritize, of course, but a lot of people